so, I mean, Ash was attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life.
Sure.
And he was very nice about it. He was like, oh, don't worry. So I was like, okay. Then Danny goes and goes, dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her. Why wouldn't you stick your tongue in my mouth or some...
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really... okay, Dan, we had a little side bet going.
Yeah.
Like, which was...
It wasn't very
answer
inside.
whether or not, you're
I think what makes it work is, I know...
You think you're so freaking hot?
No, is being able to do scenes with him and being in it with him. I mean, to
You're
be
so
with an
freaking
extraordinary actor. Stop it now. Silly goose. And Sean is the director. Really sad.
I'm Ashton Kutcher, and I'm from That 70 Show TV. That 70 Show too.
Yeah.
But, and the reason I'm doing this is not because I think it increases guns, but because Josh told me to sit on my lap if I
The most well-known Hollywood tale is Ashton Kutcher's rise to prominence. He has experienced several changes, all of which have brought him recognition, from a small-town model to a Hollywood celebrity, tech investor, and activist. However, Jim Caviezel, who has never shied away from speaking truth to power, is currently tearing back the veil. Jim is disclosing alarming information regarding Ashton Kutcher. Caviezel claims that despite Kutcher's seeming goodness, he is a nasty man. Kutcher has been under heavy public fire due to his ties to problematic figures like Diddy and his remarks regarding minors. His public persona is currently being reassessed as a result of the response. Hold on tight, because I'll tell you what Jim Caviezel revealed about Ashton and why he's talking now.
Puff and I blow the duff down! Hilary Duff is in Liz McGuire. She also has an album out. She's going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen. And she's one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18, along with the Olsen.
Jim Caviezel has never been afraid to reveal the dark realities of Hollywood. Despite being made fun of, put on a blacklist, and having his job threatened, he persisted in speaking. He is presenting the world to one of Hollywood's biggest stars today through music, a person renowned for his several reinventions. Ashton Kutcher is a model, comedian, tech investor, activist, and presenter of a prank program. But who exactly is this guy with 1,000 faces? What is known about him by Jim Caviezel?
Oh, okay. Now I understand what we're up against.
Wow.
Epstein Island isn't the only...
All right, I understand. I now recognize the challenges we face. Whoa, there are more islands than Epstein Island. Now let's get started. Ashton, who was born Christopher Ashton Kutcher in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, was raised in a working-class household with no ties to the business world. Ashton's twin brother Michael's serious health problems, which required a life-altering heart transplant, had a profound effect on his early years. Ashton was greatly impacted by this encounter, feeling protective and guilty. Ashton's remorse persisted since he was unable to save his sibling. Some claim that his subsequent actions were influenced by his guilt. His metamorphosis started in the late 1990s when he chose to become a model after being seen at a neighborhood pub. Ashton became well known very fast as the face of several popular companies, including Abercrombie and Fitch and Calvin Klein. These businesses promoted a hyper-sexualized American youth culture that was meant to be controversial, edgy, sexy, provocative, and aspirational in addition to selling clothing. This is the interesting part, though. Les Wexner, the multimillionaire creator of Bath and Body Music Works, Victoria's Secret, and L Brands, owned Abercrombie and Fitch. He was the one who granted Jeffrey Epstein authority over his financial empire. He gave Epstein a $77 million Manhattan house, which he utilized to launch his illegal enterprise. Wex was eventually found to be a co-conspirator with Epstein by the FBI. Ashton Music, Kutcher, the face of one of Wexner's businesses, was connected to Epstein, a person at the center of a worldwide scandal involving elite networks, raising suspicions about Wexner's retail firm. It's possible that someone else utilized this doorway. While modeling, he got to know performers, and long after that, he started acting as well.
Be honest, are you pissed you didn't think of Zoolander first? No, but I do want to say, if you look in the top right hand corner of that photo of my abs that look phenomenal, I don't know what happened to those, you'll see a guy in the background. If you really look close, you might see Superman, because that is Tom Welling, and that is when I met Tom Welling for the first time. before he moved to Los Angeles and stayed at my house.
Longtime sitcom actor and Church of Scientology devotee Danny Masterson is now also a convicted. 10 days ago, he was jailed for 30 years for his violent crimes. But what's been revealed since his sentencing is the support he received from fellow Hollywood stars, including Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. In letters to the judge asking for leniency for Masterson, the married couple described their friend more like a saint than a sinner. They said he was a role model and an exceptional character. Not surprisingly, their comments have caused outrage.
In 1998, Kutcher made his acting debut as Michael Kelso on That 70s Show. In addition to being financially successful, the show Music established enduring professional and social networks, including connections with Music cast members Danny Masterson and Mila Kunis, whom Ashton eventually married. However, these connections Music later proved contentious, particularly in view of Masterson's future criminal convictions and Scientology involvement. Ashton Kutcher, Masterson's friend and co-star, was found guilty of using the R-word and given a sentence ranging from 30 to life in prison.